Okay, so pag-usapan natin mga specific types of research. And let's start. So what are the different kinds of research? Konti lang po ito. Okay, first you have your descriptive research. This is what we call the what is research, no? This is the type of research that describes an existing phenomenon. So sabi, it is a design which aims to describe the nature of a situation as it exists, no? As it exists at the time of the study. So kung ano talaga ang actual na nangyayari ngayon. Yan. And to explore the causes of a particular phenomenon. Okay, now, although sinabi dito, explore the causes, no? Mukhang historical in nature. Take note, ang pinaka-subject nito ay yung existing na phenomenon. Ayan. Its most common means of obtaining information includes the use of questionnaire, personal interviews, with the aid of study guide or interview schedule, ayan, observation, and other participatory or not. Ayan. So, pag sinabi nating descriptive research, ito po yung tinatawag natin na what is research. Okay, you also have your historical research. Okay, ito yung tinatawag natin na what was. Bakit? Past tense kasi historical. Okay, so it involves critical inquiry of the whole truth of what? Of past events. Okay, like for example, okay, ano ba talaga nangyari nung panahon ng martial law? Okay, so that is an example of historical research. Most of the time, ang mga data gathering procedure mo dito is through the use of document analysis. Ayan, may documentary evidence tayo. Okay, you have personal interviews of people who have first-hand knowledge or experience yan, of events in question. Okay, so historical research, what was? Ano ang nangyari? Ano yung existing na nangyayari? Okay, you have your descriptive research. Okay, to continue, you have your experimental research. Okay, also known as what will be or what will be. Para sa akin, I normally use the term, pag nagwat na rin lang tayo, ano? What if? Ayan, I call this what if research. Okay, so it is a problem-solving approach, tama ba yun? That focuses on the study of what will be or what if, okay? What will happen. There are certain variables which are carefully controlled or manipulated. Yun yung pinaka-keyword natin dito. Variables that are manipulated. Ayan. To effect a result. Like for example, no? What if, ayan, magre-research tayo, what if hahatiin natin yung group natin sa dalawa. Group A, kakain siya ng puro plants lang. Ayan. Whole foods, plant-based diet. Lagay nga natin dito, whole foods, plant-based diet. Tapos, tong group na to ay carnivorous diet. Diba? So this is an example of experimental research. We have a variable that we are going to manipulate. And in this case, yung type ng diet nila. Okay, so, ayan, pwede rin tayo magkaroon ng group C para sa control. Ayan. So what will happen if these people or this group will eat a whole foods plant-based diet and this group of people will eat the carnivorous diet? Pagpapalitin mo naman sila, what will be the effect, no, to their health? Yan. So, ulitin natin descriptive, what is existing, okay, historical, okay, what was, di ba? What happened? Experimental research, what will happen, okay? Or what if babaguhin mo yung variable? Ano yung mangyayari? Okay? Now, you also have your normative research. Actually, normative research is also a kind of descriptive research. Okay? Sa normative research, tatanungin lang natin or titignan lang natin what is the best approach. Ayan, it uses statistics and values considered normal. Ayan, normal for a group being surveyed to understand and collect data on a specific subject. Ayan nandito pala Sometimes it's referred to as descriptive research as well. Why? Because it will also, like descriptive research, it will also describe an existing phenomenon. In a normative research, all of the information gathered in this type of survey should always be compared with the social norms of the group. So, titignan mo what is normal and then you research what is best for this group of people and then you compare. Okay? Sa ngayon, hindi na natin masyadong ginagamit tong term na normative research as a classification of research. Why? Because it's already considered as a descriptive research. Okay? And then you also have your post facto research. Okay? In some books, this is also known as nakalimutan ko na. Causal comparative. You have here your causal comparative. Kunyari maganda yung sulat ko. Ayan. Causal comparative research. Okay? It is the form after the fact. Okay? Yun yung ibig sabihin ng ex post facto. Okay? This is a research wherein the effect of a factor which cannot be manipulated. So there is a factor or a variable. Okay? Cannot be manipulated used to identify that the research in question has been conducted after the variation in the independent variable has occurred naturally. Okay, so ayan, may variable tayong pinag-aaralan. And then, titignan natin what is the effect of this variable. So, kumbaga, parang experimental, pero hindi siya experimental Okay? That's why in some books, this is also known as quasi-experimental. Okay? Because the variable is changed. Okay? Ayan, nag-vary siya, nag-iba, pero hindi natin siya minanipulate. Siguro ang pinakamagandang example nito, kunyari, magre-research ka ng ano ba yung effect ng COVID-19. Di ba? Effect ng COVID-19 sa mga businesses natin. Di ba? So, itong variable na to, kaya nyo bang i-manipulate? Hindi. Pero, gusto natin tignan yung effect niya before and after. Ayan, ang difference ng ex post facto with your experimental is sa ex post facto, hindi mo kayang i-manipulate yung variable because they occur naturally. Samantalang sa experimental, kayang-kaya natin siyang i-manipulate. Okay, so that is your ex post facto. Okay po? So, to summarize, actually parang 4 lang yan. You have your what is. Ayan. Okay, so you have your sulat natin. Yan. What is, also known as your descriptive. Okay? And then you have your what was, diba? Also known as your historical research. And then you have your what will be or what if, diba? Also known as your experimental. Paano naman yung ex post facto? Okay? Sa akin, gusto kong tawagin itong what the? Di ba? Kasi may nangyari na variable. May nangyari na variable. May nangyari na event, okay? Or the occurrence of a variable is natural. Gulat, hindi natin ina-expect siguro or ayun, wala tayong control. Ayun po, and those are the specific kinds of research.